Stockbridge, Georgia offers the best of both worlds. So you're not in the major city with so much of the congestion, but you're about 30 minutes away. So the reality is you could go to a Falcons football game and you literally 25 to 30 minutes away to enjoy those amenities that far away, but then return back to where it's only about 36,000 residents is an absolute plus. Thinking about moving to Stockbridge, Georgia? Well, in this video, we're gonna get to the real deal about the pros and cons of this bustling community of 36,000 residents, only 30 minutes from Atlanta, Georgia. And by the way, my name is Daryl Lewis at Real Estate by Daryl. And if this is your first time to the channel, please push the subscribe button, tap the bell for notification for greater and more content about the greater Atlanta area. Stockbridge offers amazing education opportunities, bustling community. It's only 30 minutes from Atlanta for $100,000 less for the same square footage. One of the key reasons why my nurses, my teachers, and my flight attendants chose Stockbridge, Georgia was purely because of its central locale. This is why Stockbridge, Georgia is nicknamed the heart of Henry County. It has 4 distinct highways and expressways to get you in and out of different parts of Atlanta, plus Highway 138 that runs east to west that to get you as far as Decatur and all the way back to Jonesboro and Union City. Stockbridge, because of its central location, definitely in comparison to some of its neighboring cities, you can get there much quicker because of the infrastructure and so much access to different expressways. For example, Decatur, Georgia, from downtown Atlanta during peak rush hour time is clearly an hour or maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Fayetteville, Georgia, again, another city on the south side, but because it has limited access to multiple different expressways, 45 minutes to 50 minutes. And if you want to live on the north side of Atlanta, like Alpharetta, forget about it. You might be in traffic for an hour and a half to 2 hours. One key thing many of my clients have shared with me that definitely helped them with their transit in and out of Atlanta was the Peach Pass. It's worth putting an extra few dollars in because again, building new infrastructure do come with its hiccups, and the Peach Pass helps to alleviate that when you do get certain congestion in certain areas when you're trying to get to downtown or other cities throughout Georgia. And in addition to that, they also offer the Stockbridge community some other options in private schools. Some people, some families want a more private experience while their children are being educated. And one of their Christian academies is actually ranked #1 academically in the entire state of Georgia. So I believe that Stockbridge, Georgia has a well thought out plan in terms of a balanced approach to public, private, and of course, we're in a technologically advancing world, and for them to make that commitment of $73 million definitely fulfills the adage, put your money where your mouth is. Now, the Stockbridge residence is a place that me and my family personally frequently visit, and let me tell you why. #1, if you got small children and it's a hot summer day, this park is called the Clayton County International Park, but used to be called the Clayton Beach or Atlanta Beach. And they upgraded the park to 66 water rides. You want to tire your children out, or you want them to have a wonderful day while you relax, bring them to the Clayton County International Park and let them enjoy 66 different rides all day. Not to mention, they have over 10 different platforms that you can actually have your cookout, privacy lots on the lake. I did a little miniature family reunion about 2 years ago. And I mean, it was absolutely a ball because at the pavilion that we rented, you had separate parking, and it was exclusive to us, overlooking the lake for probably under 400 people, and it sat over 250 people. But in addition to that, it's a riding trail for people who want to ride bikes. They have a little miniature dog park if you're into dog walking, a volleyball pit, their own private amphitheater. Although it's not in Stockbridge, it's clearly about 6 or 7 minutes away. And the biggest thing about it, this particular park, is people love the wide sidewalks and the open walking. So when you're going down Stevens Drive, I've actually seen walkers out here as early as 7 in the morning because they feel safe in the environment in the way that it's designed. Now, if you want something a little bit more adventurous, Panola Mountain Park is your place. 2 different lakes for fishing, hiking, 31 miles of hiking. The path actually takes you all the way to Stone Mountain Park. So if you're into hiking, you're into fishing, Panola Mountain Park is your place, located right here in Stockbridge, Georgia. What does that mean? Well, you're gonna build wealth. And what generally happens when people see a community that they can build wealth in, more people want to take advantage of it. So if you're considering making that move would be now on a property that's $100,000 less than the city of Atlanta. There are several emerging restaurants, small coffee houses emerging throughout Stockbridge. One of my favorites, Serafino's. If you ever move to this city, please go to Serafino's, ask for the lamb chops. Atlanta, bustling nightlife. Stockbridge, a little bit more low-key. However, you go right into Atlanta, enjoy the nightlife, big football games, basketball games, come right back to the more quiet, reserved, 30 minutes down the street, Stockbridge, Georgia. In conversating with many of the residents that I've had the pleasure to serve by assisting them and achieve ownership, there's a few things that stand out about why they chose Stockbridge, Georgia. Number one, they felt it was a safe place from the city that they could raise their family with a great education. Number two, they felt as though the community was open well enough that if they were of a different faith expression or different race, that they would be accepted and not felt intimidated. Number three, they felt like the national brands that was popping up gave them, again, the best of both worlds, because they were able to go to some of their brands that they favor that are throughout the nation, but at the same time, not right there in the city of Atlanta or in any of the major cities. So many wonderful and positive things go on in the community because of the many festivals, art scenes, the many different cultural expression, civic and religious, where people come together. However, Stockbridge, because of it being away from the major city to the national trends of public safety, transit systems, and those kinds of advances that most major cities enjoy.